go around the road. I need to go this. I need to go through the village again.
Not much of a specimen. Reveal thy Alpha! Are you ready? Angel feathers! That was easy.
Let's head back. Will we just go back up and round? I think we'll go this way. Oh, the truth about X-spheres. I can't believe this. The X-spheres? But it does make sense. If X-spheres are absorbed in human life, then removing them by force could indeed turn the hosts into monsters. How can you talk so calmly about this? It's precisely at times like this that I have to try to remain calm. I still can't go on my mount here. Right. Let's just follow the road. As we came rushing in.
Don't worry, leave it to me.
Right, let's get rid of the sorcerer. No! What was that game? Majesty. I don't know if anybody else has played Majesty. Majesty 1 and 2. They were great little strategy games. And the wizards on there, every time they died, they would go, "I'm melting." I used to love that. Where am I mount there? Oops.
Don't get too comfortable.
Oh, we need to go after this cockatice thing. They petrify you. Got it.
Don't get in my way.
I was just warming up.
I used to play so much Majesty. It's a bit like you had to build your town up, all your defences and.
Specimen.
I like that skill.
That was easy.
We found our title, Comboist. Is that me? Oh, it is, right. So that's TP and Arcosy. Might do that for a while. Get some more TP. Right, here's the road up to Hima. Flit, not cold. Say, isn't it kind of cold? Ah, really? It's freezing. I'm surprised it doesn't bother you, Colette. The winds from the holy ground of Karlan blow through this area and can cause extreme temperature drops. Oh well, Colette's probably got her mind on her task of regeneration and is too excited to feel the cold. Thank you, Lloyd. Right, back up to Hima. Yeah, you were there before, weren't you? We needed to find your friend. We started a journey. Oh, he's probably inside, isn't he? No. I could save them. While I'm here. No, we don't want a room because that's so expensive. You guys came all the way out here, are you? Okay, that's the same. 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 So who is it Sheena wants us to see? Okay, that's oh, we got a mermaid's tear. So we could upgrade her thing. She's already got a ruby wand on. Oh, we could upgrade his helmet as well. So why don't we do that? We still need to find brass. Right, let's do this. We'll need to take our slicer ring off. No. We don't have a slicer ring. Who had the slicer ring? Do we not have a slicer ring? Oh. We need a slicer ring. I never sell any, so have I not bought that? Where can I buy a slicer ring from? And then we need to go to him for it. Just see if it's this person for Sheena. No. Oh, I can't possibly return to Lune carrying all this. What am I going to do? What? You'll come with me? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. You really helped me out. I'm going to go distribute the food to the people of the city now. See you later. And we're back here. You're just saying the same. Let's just see if anything's changed. The man who escaped from the ranch. He said he was going to see someone in Hima. Hima's west of here. It's on the south slope of the mountain, so it's easy to miss. Oh no, I hope the old lady didn't fall in the water. Okay, so we're going to have to go back to Hima again. It looks like it. So we still haven't found so we haven't found him yet. Let's head back to Hima. Oh, right. Oh dear, what do I do? The path to Hima is much too dangerous. But the kids are hungry and waiting for me. What am I going to do? So is this a quick way to get to Hima? Okay. I'm a little worried about the trip back, but, well, I'm sure it'll work out. That's quite a neat little trick way of getting back and forth here, isn't it? But you're the cat people. Don't need anything in there yet. Okay, and we've already talked to her. We need to find Sheena's friend. Nothing here then. We've talked to everybody now. This is Hima, the village of adventurers. Well, we call it a village, but really it's just the inn. Can I still not go upstairs? Oh no, I can't. Sheena! How's Pietro? He passed away. Did he say anything? Something about the human ranch, perhaps? I don't know. I don't even know if he really escaped from there. What about his belongings? He didn't have any. Where is his grave? At the back of the adventurer's graveyard. Don't think about digging up his grave, please. Oh, that's just what we're going to do. Let me save. I went up the hill. I suppose digging up the grave is out of the question. Anyway, let's pray. Chosen, Mana. Oh, hi. What is Petro? He says. What's he saying? Pietro, I heard you were dead. Here you are. Chosen, die. Angel, die. Human ranch underground. I mustn't come out here. Let's go. You lied to us. He's the one that escaped from the ranch. Really? Please tell me, how did you get away from the human ranch? Boulder. Ah, here's the big boulder in front of the grating. Big underground jewel boulder move chosen. What are you saying? Is that the escape route? Please let him be. Now listen, you may be happy with just protecting Pietro, but because of this guy, countless people from Lune are dead. How about helping us just a little? I'm sure Pietro has many things he wants to say as well, but because of the curse he's been turned into this. But he's still alive. The dead can't even tell us that they were scared. Please help us. We want to go to the ranch, if it's possible to get out. It's possible to get back in, right? Please. I'm willing to help you, but in exchange, lift his curse. The healing technique left behind by Boltzmann is in the Tower of Mana. That may be able to cure his curse. Alright, but infiltrating the ranch comes first. That I won't relinquish. When he escaped from the ranch, he said he came out through the front yard, and he blocked the exit with a boulder. His things are in the grave. Take them with you. Thank you. We'll come back when we've acquired the healing technique. Come on, let's go. Oh, excuse me. Was there a boulder there? I do recall something that seemed unnatural. Yes, let's go check it out. Yeah. Okay, we've got a Desian orb. For whatever use that is for. Opens the hidden door, okay. Right, let's head back. You can take us back to Hima quickly. I like that. That's a nice little story-based quick travel method, isn't it? I need to get up to this other bridge. I was just a way to save.
Don't get too comfortable.
Sorry.
Double demon fang.
I was just warming up.
Right, save. Okay, let's... Oh, I thought I could go on my mount here.
Don't get too comfortable.
Oh, somebody's poisoned.
Angel feathers. Are you okay?
All right.
Oh, we got a chicken. Right, there we go. Oh, the power of X-spheres. I can't believe the X-spheres are made from human lives. I had a sort of feeling about it. About what? When I received power from my X-sphere, I always felt it so warm and gentle. That was Marble lending me her power. I'm sure your mother, too, has been watching over you this whole time, Lloyd. You think so? Yeah. Right, let's move this boulder. This is the one. This is it. The one Pietro was talking about. So it would seem. Let's try moving it. Need to use the orb. It's no good. It won't budge. Let's try using the Desian orb we received from Pietro. But when I pushed it, it didn't even budge. Let's go, Lloyd. Yeah. Who the hell are you?
This is gonna be a piece of cake. That's it. It'll be
Let's take out the sorcerer.
White spear.
I bring these trees here by glory. Angel feathers.
It'll be over soon. It'll be over soon.
Angel feathers.
Double demon fang.
It'll be over soon.
Where are you going?
Was that a bit too much?
Let's bring up the ranch-wide map. Professor, you're fantastic. So there are people on this side who can operate machines too. On this side? Nothing, just talking to myself. This is where we are now. And this is where Kavar should be. It appears that in order to get to the floor that Kavar is on, we'll have to deactivate the guard system. Guard system? Here. Okay. If we don't deactivate this guard system, we can't get to Kavar. What are we supposed to do then? Calm down. There should be a switch somewhere to deactivate the system. Here it is. Okay, 2 switches. See the 2 switches at the ends of this left-right passageway? Those are the deactivation switches. Okay, let's go deactivate it. Wait a minute. I'll bring up the route leading to Kavar's room. It looks like the conveyor belt prevents passage through here. In order to stop that, we'll need to stop the conveyor belt control mechanism. But it seems it's constructed in such a way that you can't get close to the control mechanism while containers are on the conveyor. Let's see. In order to adjust the container, dispatch control system. Oh, somebody set the alarm off. Damn it, they've detected my access to... Lloyd. What do we do? The Desians will be here any minute. Damn it. Looks like we don't have any choice. Let's split into two teams to deactivate the system and infiltrate Kavar's room. What? We're going to split up? Seems to be no other way. I would like to be in the group that goes after Kavar. Me too. And me. Colette, please choose for us. Well, then... I'll leave it to Lloyd. What, me? I know you'll do a good job of splitting us up. He lives only by intuition and instinct. What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, I'm the one that's going to pick. I'm going to Kavar. I want to avenge Mom. So... Okay, I've still got my team. Looks like. Wait, Lloyd. You haven't chosen the members yet. I decided to fight Kavar. Please, Lloyd, take me with you. Yes. I want Rain with me. You'll need me to deal with the Vance's mechanism. So I don't have her with me. No, I want to. So is that Lloyd Kratos? I don't know. Should Rain not go with the deactivation team? Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's just go with that. Right, let's defeat Kavar together. It's too bad I can't go with you. So I'm going to be on the other team, that's disappointing. Well, I guess you can trust me if you're going to put me on the other team. Let's meet in Kavar's control room. So I've only got these three now. We should be okay. Can I go through there now? Is this a door? It is. Oh, we've got a cleric's hat. Is that... Oops. Is that better than what? No. It's very easy to get stuff with it. What's the Lamar leather then? Ooh. Is that better than that? Oh, it is. Okay, you can have that. If we stop this, we can prevent the captives from turning into monsters. Okay, let's shut that down. Shut down complete. Okay, I guess we're going back into here. Oh, save point. Didn't know there was a save point here. Ah, right, this is where we were. Right, so what does this give us this time? Looks like the fire from the... it's increased. Now it should be able to reach places it couldn't before. Okay. Like that. Does this do anything? No, it does. Instructions labelled how to operate the conveyor belt. Do you want to read them? Yes! Host body dispatch shutdown. Deactivate switch in the container room. We've done that. Deactivate the 6 control switches. Okay, I know what we've got to do. We've got to go on the conveyor belt and shoot. Shoot that, don't we? Let's get rid of this guard.
Don't get too comfortable.
It'll be over soon.
You ready for this?
It'll be over soon.
Sonic White Speed!
Don't get in my way!
Be careful since there's only the 3 of us.
Blame your fate.
Right, I need to be better at shooting. There. I'm going to save since I've managed 3 of them. In case I muck up. Let's wait until you freeze or frozen. I missed one. Got it. I'm just being extra cautious so I don't have to redo things.
Not much of a specimen.
Sorcerer.
Out of my sight.
Sonic White Spear! Sonic Thrust!
I was just warming up.
Okay, so we don't need to do that anymore, do we? No. Right, let's head up this way. Oh, I presume we're going on here to get up here. Oh, got a level 2 gem. He could probably do with it. More HP? Why not?
Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, let's get the sorcerer out of there.
That's it.
Sonic white spear. Work. Sonic double demon fist.
It'll be over soon.
Photon!
Never stood a chance.
Not a bad team. Okay, this is that extra save slot, which we can activate. Nowhere else to go here, so just through the portal. It won't move. We'll have to wait for the others to activate the guard system. Or we're going to have to swap over to them now, so we're controlling them. Okay. Let's do our best. So we're playing these ones now. I guess I might actually play Sheen if I can. Right, let's give this a go. They found us again. You brat, what are you doing here?
You're in for a world of hurt. Ray satellite!
No idea how you play these ones.
No way! Right! Eruption!
Oh, look at that.
You ready for this?
Fire seal! Get him! Fireball! That's it? I was just getting started.
So I couldn't play Sheena, huh? Even though... Can I... Maybe not sort of put you at the top. It's locked. Let's search for another route. It's probably this control thing, no? That's the way we came in. Oh, what about the tunnel? It's here. Oh, we can examine this. Shopping? I await your next visit. Can we go through here, no? So how do we get... How do we get through this door? Do we have to go this way? Ah! There's a door there, look. If I pull this there... I have to push that further back. There we go. Right, anything down this way? Oh, it's a big place. Oh, this was this Y-shaped area. Right.
Don't worry, leave it to me.
Okay, I'm playing Sheena now.
Pancake time! Stalagmite! Ray thrust! Fire seal! Eruption!
Yeah.
Sight of which reveal thy glory. That's that.
Somebody got a level up. That's fine. What is it? Oh, we have to get that door to rotate somehow. Okay. Card of Earth. Is that for her? Card with a picture of a mole. It's resistant to Earth. Can I go through here? No. How do I get...
You're in for a world of hurt.
You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this? Damn! You ready for this?
Come get some! Air thrust!
Damn!
Yeah, not too hard.
Evil.
Oh, we've released the prisoners.
Is everyone okay?
Who are you?
We're companions of the Chosen One. The Chosen has come to rescue you. Don't worry, we'll get you out. By the way, is there anyone here from Palma Costa?
I am.
Did you see a girl named Chocolat?
Ah, yes. She underwent host body testing here. The test decides which ranch she will be taken to. I believe they said she was being taken to Asalia.
Oh.
Isilia. I see. Now let's get out of here. Everyone,
That's our
follow me.
hometown one.
Excuse me. You're Sheena, right? You came to help us too?
Yeah. Thanks. Don't mention it. It was nothing.
Right. Presume there's nothing in here for us? No. Okay, there's no way out. Extra way out. What was this? Oh, that's the way we came in. Right, let's go this way. So how do we rotate these doors? Stun charm. Ah! I didn't do that in the last place. Just avoid them. Is it protecting something? Ah, it found us. Oh, I didn't get a chance to fire off my laser thing.
For a world of hurt. Fire seal! Come get some! Air thrust! Glory. You're just kidding me! Are you ready? Angel feathers!
Well, let's get one of them down at least.
Get them! Don't bother me!
Oh, they've got a lot of hit points.
No way!
What they are.
Pancake time! Stalagmite! No way! Whoops!
She fell over. She's very clumsy, Colette.
Back!
This is the switch. There. Okay, we still need to do the other one. Yeah, we know it's to the right. I just forgot. I didn't realise I could stomp on the pad. We shall stomp on the pad this time. No, just leave me alone. Oh, failed.
Don't worry, leave it to me. You're kidding me! No way, time! Stalagmite! Help!
It'll be over soon.
I'm dizzy.
That's it.
No way! That's that.
Where were we going? This way. Okay, same again. We have to fight it.
Don't worry. Leave it to me. No way. Fire seal. Whoops.
We don't have a healer, do we?
Fire seal. Great. Terrible. Found a weakness.
I'm just gonna use one of these up.
Here, sorry. Fire seal. Great satellite. That's that.
Okay, that's both buttons pressed. Alright, it's moved. Just wait, Kvar, I'll take you down. I want to save first. Wait. Right, before we're going, I'm going to have a quick bio break and get some more juice. So give me 1-2 minutes, I shall be right back, and then we'll attack Kvar before those 2 cards get us. Okay. Let's head on in here. Ooh, fancy outfit.
I've found you, Kavar.
So, this is Lord. I see. He does bear a resemblance.
To who?
So, you've come. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't change the subject, Pronema. It's clear you've been stealing research data from my Angelus project.
I grow tired of your accusations, Kavar. As I have told you, I know nothing of it.
Stubborn woman. I suppose I should expect no less from one who usurped the leadership of the 5 Grand Cardinals. Take heed, Pronema. Once I retrieve the X-Sphere from this inferior being, I will become the leader of the 5 Grand Cardinals. When that happens, you'll be begging for my forgiveness.
You speak nonsense, Kavar. I've also heard that Rodile has talked you into joining him in one of his schemes. But it would be best not to believe that you can deceive Lord Yggdrasil for long.
So the mana cannon is no longer a secret. Well, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, a mana cannon.
Once I succeed in retrieving that X-Sphere, any suspicions I might have been under will be but a distant memory.
Get ready.
You're not gonna take this from me!
Give them no quarter.
So we still just got the 3. The rest of them appeared through the portal. Okay. Usually it's better to defeat these little things first. Just knock them both to the ground there while he's casting that spell. Okay, we need to go after these other energy stones. Especially since they're attacking my healer.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Don't get in my way.
Go for this one.
Take this!
Go with a heal, please.
Take this! Guardian!
Okay, we'll go rid of that one. Right, last one down.
Nurse!
Oh, nurse. What's nurse? Never seen that before. She's summoned some nurses.
Ready? First aid!
Here we go!
Oh, I hope I'm close enough.
Demon Fang!
Photon!
That was a neat spell with the nurses running out.
Photon!
Go away! Guardian Shield!
Ow.
Omega Tempest! Lightning!
Photon!
Beast! Lightning!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Need a heal.
This is the end! Sparkwave!
Are you okay?
Does she heal me or what's she doing? I'm gonna heal myself.
Lightning! Beast! Lightning!
Oh, I think we got him.
So gross!
He wasn't too bad. Yeah, we got him.
I avenged my mom.
We got a holy ring. And another gem. And 2,000 experience. What's happened?
I did it, Mom.
Alright.
You've been avenged.
We found out where they took Chocolat.
Really?
Look out!
Colette!
She wouldn't have felt anything.
Lloyd, are you okay?
Yeah, but you're...
I'm fine, really.
You bastard!
Oh, he's definitely dead now.
Kratos, you pathetic, inferior being!
Feel the pain. Of those inferior beings. As you burn in hell.
His shoulder pads didn't help him.
Colette, that wound.
Colette, hang on!
Colette, your wound!
Thanks for worrying about me, but I'm really okay. For some reason, it doesn't hurt. Strange, huh?
You certainly are not okay. Rain, you can use healing arts, right? Yes, but...
Colette, I can't keep it a secret any longer. Everyone, listen to what I have to say.
What? What do you mean?
Colette is growing closer to becoming an angel. Now she can't sleep, or feel hot or cold, or pain or anything. She can't even cry.
I need all my team members to have that ability.
Becoming an angel means losing her humanity.
Lloyd, it's okay. I'm okay. So... right now, we need to do something about this ranch. Right, Lloyd?
Professor, can you destroy it like last time?
I'll give it a try. Well, that's kind of extreme. But
I suppose I like the idea, so... Clicked too early.
Lord Kavar, thanks to you, the Mana Cannon will soon be complete. Oh, do not worry, for I shall carry on the Angelus project. Oh, I suppose you can't hear me anymore. Well, then, I take it that you won't mind me taking the research data from the Angelus project.
Presuming he's going to be the boss at the very, very end.
Let's go back to town first. We can talk about what to do next after that.
Lewin is in shambles right now. Are you sure Colette will be able to rest there?
Perhaps Asgard would be a better choice.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Lloyd, I trust that's fine with you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone.
So each time Colette releases a seal and takes a step closer to becoming an angel, she loses the part of what makes her human. Losing her humanity, that's terrible. Then what's going to happen to her in the end? What is going to happen to her in the end? Not only that, but after she regenerates the world, she'll be all alone as the only angel in the world, right? That's too cruel. Ah, that's, Professor, it's okay. That's a thick cover. But Colette, I'm sorry to worry everyone. Right now things are a little difficult. But once I become a complete angel, it may be a lot easier, so don't worry. It's okay. But it's too hard on you. If you're tired, you want to sleep, don't you? Don't you miss the taste of the food you like? And you can't even feel the warmth of someone when you hold their hand. You should just stop this crazy world regeneration. Thank you, Sheena. But if I quit now, all the people suffering throughout the world won't be saved. I was born for the sake of world regeneration, so I'm going to make sure I do my job, okay? Yes, that is the fate of the Chosen. Isn't there anything we can do? Find some way where Colette doesn't have to become an angel? The world will be regenerated when the Chosen becomes an angel. It's always been like that, and it probably always will. So you're really okay with things the way they are now? Yes, I'm going to become an angel. That's what Father wants, too. Which one? I'm sure both of them do. Alright. But Colette, the path you've chosen is not going to be easy, you know. Yes, Professor. I won't accept this. There has to be another way. There we go. Where are we anyway? Oh, we're at the really fancy place, the really fancy hotel. It costs a fortune per night. Let me just get out of this town briefly. Oh no, it wasn't the really fancy one, that was the one up the hill there. That's why I get out into the field. What's this? Skit? Mom, I've avenged you. Lloyd, the one who killed your mother was your father. Are you really able to say you've avenged her? The one who created the situation that forced Dad to kill Mom was Kvar, right? Indeed, it was a silly question. I'm sorry. No, don't worry about it. Alright, I'm going to save there. Right. I am going to stop there for today. Still haven't got my camera working, it keeping up for some reason. It used to work. I just have to get that going. Let me see if I can find somebody to raid. Quickly. Just get stuff over here. Let's see who we've got on. No problem, Nolax. Thank you for being here. And chatting away. Right, let me see who we've got on here. So, right, we've got Nopser playing Dwarf Fortress, if anybody wants to. So let's see if he's there. He is. Yeah, let's head over to Nopser. I like watching Nopser. Right, so thank you all for sticking around. If you don't already follow, a follow would be greatly appreciated. I usually put these up on YouTube as well. I shall be back tomorrow morning for our 1 hour first look. I think I'm doing Lost in Play tomorrow. Same on Tuesday. I'll be back playing this game at the weekend. So we'll see how we get on with that. From there, see where we're headed. So yeah, thank you to Nuke for the raid earlier. Nuke for being here. Yeah, everybody else. I hope you enjoyed the stream and thank you for watching. Let me set this raid up. Let's see how he's getting on with his dwarf fortress. There we go. Right. Okay, you all take care. Be safe, and I shall say bye for now.